Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Sir Jeffers. As you know, welcome to Okami, the HD Remaster for PC. Thank you so much. Oh my god, guys. So, Okami, oh, we got a little cutscene. Okami is a fantastic game. I'm just gonna throw it out there right now. I never got to play it too much when I was younger, but my sister played a whole bunch of it. I think she beat it, actually, and it looked really, really good. So I'm just gonna jump on into it. All I know is that we are a meme doge, traveling across Japan, so trying to become the next Avatar or something like that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna roll with that. But there we go. Story. Hideki Kamiya. Hideki Kamiya. So, I've been trying to learn a bit of Japanese off to the side, just because I've always found the language and the just the culture itself interesting. Oh, look at that! That's beautiful. Long, long ago. So, like, I'm gonna try to use some of what I've learned to kind of try to point stuff out, see if I can, you know, implement this into that. And I've been using this really cool app. It's called the Kawaii or Kawaii, depending on how you pronounce it. It's a mobile app. It's very fun. Not sponsored by me, just saying, very fun, very awesome. Go check it out for sure. But we're going to continue with the actual game now. A tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. I love the cherry blossom trees as well. Very pink, very nice. You guys know I love pink. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Ooh, I love this story already. Ooh, hello. To satiate the appetite of Orochi. Oh, Orochi! Nice! A fearsome cave-dwelling beast. A young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. Which, in actuality, the real story was that Orochi was a terrifying 8-headed beast. It was 8 or 9-headed beast. Pretty sure it was 8-headed. That a single couple was keeping at bay from destroying everything by offering one of their daughters every year as a sacrifice. And they only had their last daughter. I mean, that was it. Like, they had no other daughters except for the one they had left. And the swordsman Susanoo? I think it was, yeah, Susanoo the swordsman, the roaming swordsman, mind you, who I believe was once a god or treated as a god, ended up slaying the beast after they lured it into a trap with various ales to get the dragon drunk enough to slay the beast. Or knock it out, or something like that. It's somewhere along that ballpark. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks. Its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Except Susanoo. But this game doesn't touch perfectly on lore, obviously. It just kind of implements. So, yeah, but I'm pretty excited to see this. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. And his meme doge. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village. It's so slow, sorry. And made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Or a familiar of Amaterasu, the Japanese goddess of sunlight. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. There we go. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Which did not beat a wolf. I mean, before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into.
I don't like where this is going.
That's so neat. That like kind of interacts with the scroll too. The home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. So this is definitely where it veers off from the lore. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, Anxious for another sacrifice, Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. But in reality, it chipped Susanoo, not Nagi, but Susanoo's sword, it would leave like chips in it. So that is true that it had a really dense hide. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf, that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. I love the story, and also the music, just listen. Oh, that's so nice. This game came with a soundtrack, and I'm all about it. I love good video game soundtracks. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Ooh. This is a long story. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistened. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Brave wolf, though. Orochi saw a chance to strike. What would be the final blow? But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Uh-oh. And then we slew the beast and then the game's over, right? Guided by his sword, Nagi had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands, like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Decapitated all of them. They're all gone. They're all dead. Because you can't just kill one, but many. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. Had a hiccup there. Sorry, I ruined it. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Oh, what a shame. But we play a wolf in this game, so guess what's probably gonna happen? Peace had at last returned to Kamiki Village. Look, there's Meme Doge! Yay! There's Fetch! In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. That darkness loomed once more. Oh. Yo! Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. You fool. I love the art style too. It's unique compared to other games. You don't see many games with this style of like Japanese watercolor. It's very beautiful. They wanted to do something different when they were creating the game, but they went with this art style instead, and I'm very glad they did. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. How about no, you crazy dragon? Run! He's just like, nope, I'm out. Peace, later. I'm done. We're gone. We're moving it. Hoof it, hoof it, hoof it. Look at him go. Look at him hustle. Move it, man. Move it. Oh, he done messed up now. Oh, that was such a cool... This is such a cool cinematic. And mind you, this game has been around for quite some time. I think they've had 3 games in this series, maybe 4? Because I know they had one for the DS, I think. They have Okami Den, which I think was the DS one, and I think they had another one. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. The story of us. Holy crap! Oh, I'm so excited. Now, I'm sorry there hasn't been a lot of gameplay so far, but obviously I'm a sucker for a story, and this game has a brilliant story too. Hello. Wood Sprite Sakuya. That's nice. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. It's so slow, it's like hard to read it. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Ah, the mirror! Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. And that's Amaterasu's mirror, or shield, if you will. Okay, that's fine. Oh, look at how beautiful that... Oh, look at the puppers. Okami, Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Sin just sits down. Good dog. Aw. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Aww, it's so cute. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Is that her butt just kind of hanging out the back there? Okay. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Uh-oh. Ho ho ho! My God. And she... Oh, there we go. Okay, no, that's totally fine. Phew. What's on earth? It's just, yeah, no, that's totally fine. You again. And who's this now? God, this is a really long cutscene. Are we gonna get to the game yet? Like, jeez. Ow, are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. Hey, that's cool. Yeah. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. That actually is really impressive. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? Oh my God, the dog's gonna eat him up. What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. You just eat... Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkamadu, against you. Wow, the world goes to crap. What? What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kameki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. It's very nice. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. Yeah, the trees returned to normal, huh? That Saki girl has sure said some weird stuff. The villager's spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Okay, cool. Oh, now we're actually in the game. How's the camera angle like? Okay, so the camera's locked, so my mouse is controlling the angle. Oh, look at this. Whoa! What in the world? There's something blocking the road leading back to the village. Am I still dreaming? So we gotta get up there. We're probably gonna go into the shrine to take the thing. Oh, look at it. There's this random grass that just pops up. Look at that. This game has an incredible art style to it. Now, we can't really attack or... Oh. This is bark. Oh. Let's just zoom up. Oh, I can't zoom real close on the camera. We have so much yen. We have all this going on. Guys, I wanted to actually play the game a little bit, but we'll have to wait for that next time. So this is more like the storyboard episode. I would make it run a little longer, but I just can't to make it to fit to the times that you guys want to watch. So... I'll have this upload going up, and then I will do another one probably the day after. That way you guys get some gameplay involved. But I'm very excited for this game. I love the art style, and I'm going to try to test out some of the Japanese that I've been learning on the side. So thank you guys so much for listening to the game so far, this story. Like and favorite if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you really love Okami like I do. And share the video around, guys. Let's try to break... I'll tell you what. I normally wouldn't do the big kind of guy. It's like, if we do so many likes, if we can get 15 likes on this video, 15 simple likes, then I will do a special Terraria montage video where you guys can come in, submit your own builds, and I will personally put them up with your guys' name or YouTube name, doesn't matter, and that way you guys get to have your own little show and spectacle. So let me know if you guys think about that below, and as always, guys, be the out there. Bye-bye!